Hi, my name's UK Wild Hiker. Today I'm going to be reviewing the Osprey Aether 70. I've recently used this after completing half of the Pennine Way. Now what I'll do is I'll start from the top and I'll explain some of the features on the bag. I'm quite impressed with the bag, very comfortable. Anyway, the top of the bag, you've got a large pocket to keep all your sundries in. Loads of space, absolutely fantastic. This pouch here has the waterproof cover. I'll come back to that later. On the top we've got some loops which you can put your own elastic bands on, you can put carabiners on, you know, any idea what you can come up with, that's absolutely fantastic. Right. Inside you've got a large compartment which is separated off from the sleeping bag compartment at the bottom. However, you can, if you like, open it up. What I like about this compartment is it's got a cinching strap, so once you've got everything packed you can clip this on and you can cinch everything down. Keeps everything stable in your pack, so obviously stable pack, it's more comfortable, nothing banging around. Moving down the outside of the pack, at the back, you've got this little compartment here. Now what I use this compartment for is I use it to carry my camp shoes and my waterproof bottoms, and also I carry my maps in there as well. It's a nice little feature. At the bottom of this pouch you've got a tiny little hole which helps drainage. Another good feature. It's obviously been thought a lot about. As you move to the side of the pack you have two large side pouches on either side. Now these are ideal for carrying water bottles. Now the good thing about these is you can actually have your water bottle sticking out from the side so that you don't have to actually take your pack off to reach your water bottle. Or you can have something stuck in the top there and you've got some straps here which you can just tighten everything in place so you don't lose anything. And that's the same on the other side. Now, have you noticed I didn't mention the hydration feature on it? Now this is absolutely fantastic and it's a really handy feature to have. The hydration pouch actually goes on the outside in here, so that you can have your bag packed and you can refill your water and take your bladder out without disturbing what's inside your pack. What I would mention is it probably is best to put your bladder inside before you pack your pack, because it does get quite tight inside. Another great feature. As we're moving further down the pack, we've got two quite large pouches, one on either side, and what I've been using these for is you keep my phone in it, keep my MP3 player, and also some snacks while I've been en route. The actual belt which goes around you is it forms of heat. Now I believe there are some places that will actually form them for you, but after wearing it 2 or 3 times, it forms to your body pretty good, and it's really comfortable. Plenty of padding on it. That's why I like the pack. Fitting the pack, what you have here, you have a system where you can move the back up and down depending on your back length. It's fastened by Velcro, and on the front of that you've got a nice amount of padding, and you've also got gaps between the padding, which is excellent for ventilation. Like I say, I use this for doing half the Pennine way. I wore it a week. After a couple of days, never realised I had it on. Absolutely brilliant bit of kit. Now, what I'd like you to look at, just move this round. When you're walking, and for instance, I found this when earlier on in the year I'd done Elvellyn, climbing over Surrey Ledge. I'd take my pack off to put my sticks away because I need to use my hands. I don't need to do that no more with this pack. You put your sticks in there, the stick feeds through the back, rests through there, and all you do is you cinch, you fasten you cinch that down and it grabs your stick. And then when you want to use it again, you just take that off, take your stick back off. Again, another great idea. Now we'll go to the top. Now the reason I'm going back to the top for is because Osprey have come up with quite a handy bit of multi-use on the pack. Now on the inside of the hood you have a waist strap. Now that sounds strange, having a waist strap on the actual hood, but this detaches. So for instance, as in when I done the West Island way last year, when I finished I had to have a separate pack to put on. I don't need to with this one. I can leave this in my car, in my tent, and I can just take this, and it's got a large pack so I can take some food, some water, even a waterproof. It's a really good idea. The only thing I'm maybe critical of, and if it is a criticism, and that's it would be nice if these straps were detachable so that you could have it's just a weight saving thing mainly if you're just doing a long distance hike and you're not going to use your pack, but at the end of the day you don't know when you're going to use the small pack, so maybe it's best just to keep it with you anyway. Right, we're going to now go back to the waterproof. Now what I loved about this was I do have a few other backpacks from other manufacturers, and one of the problems I do have is the waterproof cover blows off in high winds. I never had this trouble with this, and I'll show you why. Basically, I put that over the backpack, and I would bring this up and fasten it with the connector that closes the hydration pouch. Now because of this, it's actually fastened at the top and it's also fastened at the bottom. So like I say, the problems I had in the past where the sides would pull off, I never had this problem with this pack. I'm doing the whole of the Pennine Way again in May, and I'll be using this pack again. It's I'd highly recommend it. It's got everything I need, and like I say, I used it for a week. I couldn't really find any fault with it, and like I say, I'd recommend it to anybody. So that's my review from UK Wild Hiker. It's my first review. I hope you like it, and I'll catch you